Bobby Adams here with Classic Car Investments, and today we're going to take this beautiful 69 Z409 for a spin. We're going to let you guys hear it start up, show you what it's like behind the wheel, driving in its beauty, and showing you that everything works in it, all the air conditioning gauges, everything like that, so you get a better idea of the car. This car looks like a 4-speed, 409 4-speed, but it's actually an automatic. Both the pedals stay together, and this 4-speed shifter is actually an automatic. So you just work right there, and the indicators on the left here is digital, shows you what gear you're in. The car is extremely well built. We got it at 10 miles on it, we put 13. Obviously the car's not even broken in yet, but the good thing is all the bugs been worked out of it. So it is a car that so well built and engineered that it just drives with no issues. The AC blows ice cold. All the gauges work. It's got all custom gauges. It's got a vintage SunTac just like a regular 61 409, and that is working with the SunTac box still under the hood, all restored. The car's extremely tight, nice and responsive. You got the dual quads under the hood. With such low miles, the engine's really not even broken in yet, so I'm not getting on it crazy. Like I say, I would drive it very nicely, I should say, for a little while. You at least get 100, 200 miles on it before you start ripping on it. But it's got almost 500 horsepower. It does definitely gets up and goes. But everything works. Courtesy lights, horn works, all the directionals work, and just the car is just extremely tight. It's literally like going to a dealership, getting a new Camaro and driving it. That's how well this car is built, and that's very unusual for a custom. Usually customs look great, but they don't drive great. And it's not the case with all of them, I know that, but for most of them, that is the case. Or a lot of them, I should say. It really has no issues at all. It's one of those things you jump in, turnkey, and drive and enjoy. And of course, a car like this is not going to drive every day, but anytime you want to take it out, it is ready to go. And you got all the AC controls right here, and all the AC goes out the 61 air conditioning vents, just like the Impala. And of course, lastly, you got the original radio here, but it's got a nice, beautiful stereo system here that sounds amazing. It's got speakers, amps, CD changer, and it really plays any music you want to. It sounds amazing. And that's, of course, all hidden in the glove box here. You just close it. There's not much to say, but it's one of those cars where you take it anywhere, people just absolutely fall in love with this car, and just it's really a work of art. What it really is, you know, it's something that you're never going to see anything like it any other show. So we just want to take a little look and review of the undercarriage. It's a beautiful Camaro. Just kind of looking at the extreme high quality of the build this car is. Just the way, just even the little edges are just finished off so perfectly. Every nut and bolt is done, is brand new. As far as even the leather wraps around the steering arm here, so even it doesn't scratch the A-arms or anything. Everything has hex head bolts. The engine is painted to the quality of even the outside of the car, which you never see. The exhaust looks to be all jet hot coated. I believe that's the material that they used on it, but the exhaust clamps are extremely high quality with, you never see exhaust clamps like this with the special bolts. You got the Magnafold mufflers. The floor pans are beautifully clean. All the brake lines, all the top highest quality brake lines, fuel lines, everything you could even possibly get. The car is basically brand new under here. The gas tank has a beautiful coating on it with chrome straps on the gas tank. And you can also see the edges of the quarters and everything, how everything's finished off beautifully. It's just a really, really high, extremely high quality build. I mean, you can see the time and money spent in every inch of the car. On the rocker panels, the bottom of the rockers are finished off just as nice as the top of the car, and you never see that. People usually get lazy, and this thing is just, they went above and beyond. And even the indented bolts into the fenders, it recessed. The car's phenomenal. You can never even begin to build the car for what we're asking for it. And just the quality of every little inch of the car is amazing. And the last thing is they actually do have subframe connectors in here also. So with the horsepower and everything, it's a lot more rigid than a regular Camaro. It's like a work of art on the underside of this car. You just take a stare at the underneath. So if you have a garage you want to put on the lift, you can just look at the underside and really be surprised when you take it down. So that's everything.
Free.